Welcome to the Mint Report, our wrap-up of the day's business news. Here are the top stories. Crisis continues for Kingfisher Airlines. Consumer Price Index makes its debut. And markets surge on Tuesday. First up, the crisis at Kingfisher Airlines shows no sign of letting up. The airline continued to cancel flights even as dozens of its own pilots handed in their resignations. Kingfisher is currently using just 28 of its 64 planes. Not surprisingly, regulators have demanded it come up with a fresh flight schedule for aircraft still in operations. But despite the gloom, report of a possible loan sent its shares upwards. Kingfisher climbed 0.75% on the BSE on a day the Sensex gained 0.76%. And Tuesday's other big story. India's new economic indicator has made its debut. The Central Statistics Office released its Consumer Price Index, which is designed to reflect actual retail prices. The CPI for January stands at 7.65%. In comparison, the wholesale price index for the same month was at 6.55%. While consumer inflation is clearly higher than wholesale inflation, it clearly indicates an easing. The new CPI will have a base year of 2010 for the moment, but that will be changed to the fiscal 2011-12 as soon as new consumer expenditure numbers come in. The Consumer Price Index will also have two separate indices for rural and urban India. Numbers released on Tuesday show the CPI rural stands at 7.38%, but the CPI urban is at a considerably higher 8.25%. And finally, Indian markets jumped on Tuesday with the Sensex ending at its highest close in almost 7 months. The Sensex rose 139 points to 18,429, and the Nifty rose 43 to 5,607. Tuesday's surge was led by a rally in shares of India's biggest company. Reliance Industries surged 2.92% on the BSE to 842. Other stocks made gains for specific reasons. State-run ONGC rocketed up 3.7% on news that two Gulf-based wealth funds planned to buy its proposed 5% stake sale. And Mahindra & Mahindra raced ahead nearly 1.5% after reports that it was looking at setting up a new SsangYong plant in Russia. Banks were also among the day's big gainers. Shares of SBI went up 1.45% on the BSE to 2,451, and ICICI Bank climbed nearly 1% by the end of trade. HDFC Bank ended the day 0.67% higher at 531 rupees and 10 paise. That's all we have for you. Thank you for watching.